All right, so here I am going to join Long Island Audit, Sean Paul Reyes, for a protest against Nassau County Police, Patrick Ryder, Police Commissioner, and it's going to be exciting. Okay, let's do it.
Is there a protest today?
Yes.
Where is it? Which building?
I think make a right. That big...
on Franklin Avenue?
Yes. I've never been there, but I think it's like around there, right?
Sometimes they do it right in front of the court. Yeah.
I think this is the Executive and Legislative Building.
Okay, on Franklin.
It's,
yeah. You're right.
You see anybody over there? No? Okay.
We could be here or at the back of the building.
How you like this? Defang the police.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you. In honor of Halloween, right? All right, we have made it. Here it is. Executive and Legislative Building. Mineola, New York. Good gathering. Hey people, how we doing? Good to see you, good to see you. Blakeman, do the right thing.
Blakeman, do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Yeah. Stop the insanity, Blakeman. You can fix it. Where's the PBA now, right? Sean Paul, it's an honor to meet you. I'm Gary. Good to meet you. I've been following you for a long time.
Thanks, Gary.
I'm a fellow protester. I protest circumcision. So it's like a twofer for me.
Right.
I have to deal with both, you know, the public and the police.
Pizza! Again out of luck.
Wow. Woohoo!
Whoever ordered the pizza, thank you. I'm going to say thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for the pizza. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this out the way.
Sean, I am Kevin McKenna from Nassau County NY News. First time meeting you. My brother from another mother. How are you? Listen, we're live right now. I have your YouTube video right now being shared to almost 30,000 followers right now in Nassau County. I'm restreaming your live YouTube. I want you to know that on the way here, I heard you talk about where is News 12?
Right.
Where is Newsday? Where are the local media? Okay? So what I did, Sean, was I just called up News 12 a few minutes ago, and on a recorded phone conversation, which I can play onto the YouTube channel, we actually have News 12 answered my phone call. You'll hear the person say, "Hello, News 12," and I say, "Why aren't you covering the massive rally that's taking place right now in front of the Nassau County Legislature?" And they hung up the phone on me.
Wow.
News 12 Long Island is the main news source here on the Nassau County and on Long Island, Suffolk and Nassau. News 12 and Newsday, but they're bought and paid for by Bruce Blakeman, Patrick Psycho Ryder, the whole political apparatus here. Why wouldn't they cover this? This is news. How is this not news? How are all these people here not news? How is this not news? Channel 12, I know I get more views than you, but you gotta stop the jealousy. You gotta stop the jealousy. You get the right views right here. We need the Nassau County residents, and that's why we're out here holding these signs up, and I appreciate everybody out here. Nassau County for taxpayers millions of dollars. Patrick Ryder cost them millions, and he tries to supplement it with his asset forfeiture, which I'm going to show you guys at 2 o'clock. Make sure you guys are liking.
Yeah.
supposed to be paid off. Everybody. That's why we're here. This is why we're here. He's costing you money. This is why this line is important.
So how is it that Newsday and News 12 and the Long Island Herald?
Hey, Leroy. How you doing? Recognize you? Of course.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
They don't report. They don't report on his arrest. They don't report on any of it. None of it. They don't report on. He was arrested in 1990 for police brutality, and I want to frame this perfectly clear. He wasn't convicted of anything, but if you follow my channel, you follow this community, and you follow policing in general, you know in 1990 what it took to arrest a law enforcement officer. You know what it takes to arrest a law enforcement officer today. Imagine 30 years ago. And he was arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, and perjury. And now he's the leader of one of the top 20 law enforcement agencies in the country.
Despicable. They beat the crap out of Rodney King.
Right. So what did because apparently, allegedly, he's beating up just the charge itself. Allegedly, he's beating a man while he's handcuffed. What a coward move to beat a man while he's handcuffed. What a coward move. But I would expect nothing less from a man whose nickname is Psycho. That's his nickname. I didn't give it to him. I didn't give him the nickname. He earned it through his actions and his career here in Nassau County. And now he's the leader. Why is he the leader? Stay tuned. At 2 o'clock, I'm going to go through all the graphs from asset forfeiture, and I'm going to show you why he is the leader. Why he is the leader of this county. Because it's not for his performance as a police officer. It's for other reasons. It's for asset forfeiture. Thank you guys for being on the live. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We got total like 7,000 people watching. Imagine all of you were here. Imagine 7,000 people were here. That would be amazing. We got to take a group picture before we got it. Yeah. And it's right around election season. November's coming up. We got election season. What building? If you guys are anywhere near Nassau County, even Suffolk County, come down, take a trip. I'd love to meet you. We're at the Nassau County Executive Building. Right on Franklin Avenue.
I want to tell you one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear it.
What's your channel, by the way?
I'm sorry?
What's your channel?
Nassau County. I am Nassau County NY News LLC on Facebook. My name is Kevin McKenna.
Okay.
I want you to also know that before you reported about the alleged affair between Laura Curran and Commissioner Ryder, and before I came to know you last year, information was sent to me that Laura Curran was also having an affair, an alleged affair. I have reliable sources inside the police department as well. She was having an affair with her detective that watched her while she was the county executive. So what I did as the independent journalist that I am.
I want to make it clear really quick. Laura Curran, for those of you who don't know, is the former Nassau County executive. The current Nassau County executive is Bruce Blakeman. The former, she appointed police commissioner Patrick Ryder as a police commissioner. Go ahead. And it's alleged she's alleged to have an affair with him and some other gentleman.
Actually, Ryder was appointed by Ed Mangano, the prior county executive, who's in jail right now, by the way.
Federal prison. This is the circles they run in.
Ed Mangano took him as the detective sergeant of the asset forfeiture back then, and Mangano first made him the assistant police commissioner.
Right.
And the reason that Mangano didn't make him the police commissioner originally is because till this day, Patrick Ryder does not qualify on paper with civil service to be a police commissioner.
Wow.
What I want to say real quick. What I want to say real quick, the independent journalist that I am, I happen to have Laura Curran's personal email address. And Laura Curran has acknowledged in the past emails that I send to her. So about a month ago, after I heard your live stream, I sent an email to Laura Curran. And I said, Laura, and she knows me, I said, it's Kevin. Do you deny the affair that you had? Do you deny the affair that you allegedly had with Patrick Ryder? And the former Nassau County executive is going silent on an independent journalist asking her if she had an affair with the police commissioner. I would think that Laura Curran would take an opportunity to tell me, Kevin, Sean Reyes' information is nonsense, but apparently her silence is the truth.
Yeah, it speaks volumes. Your silence does speak volumes. I want to interview Laura Curran. I want to go and ask her a bunch of questions because there's a lot to do with what's going on here. Former, but what really matters right now is Bruce Blake. He's in power right now. He needs to do something about Patrick Ryder. Blakeman stopped the insanity.
Stop the insanity. He could do it.
He can fire Ryder tomorrow.
He could do it.
He has the authority to fire him tomorrow. Why wouldn't you fire somebody that's unqualified as Patrick Ryder? Somebody who's been arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, perjury, someone who's allegedly had an affair with a high-ranking Nassau County official, Laura Curran. It's absolutely insane. And wait till you see what he's been doing. 2 o'clock, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to stand right in front of the Nassau County Executive Building, and I'm going to show you guys some graphs on what he's been doing with asset forfeiture. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind.
Well, that video you showed.
Sean, if I could just tell all your viewers and the people listening on my page, Monday morning, call up 516-571-3131, blow up County Executive Blakeman's phone and tell him to relieve Commissioner Psycho Patrick Ryder of his duties immediately. 516-571-3131.
That is the Nassau County Executive. That is where we are actually right in front of the county executive's office here.
See, he knows.
So
Where's News 12?
Yeah, where's News 12?
What are they hiding?
Where's News 12? News 12?
Where's News 12? Where's News 12? Where's News 12? Where's News 12? Where's News 12?
Where's News 12? News 12 Long Island. I mean, if you want, if you feel the need to, ladies and gentlemen, you can call News 12 and ask them if they're going to show up. You can call them because there are dozens of people in here. Dozens of people here representing the fight against tyranny.
What's up, Kevin? I was the one who told
And you can't even get no news coverage on it. You know why? Because they're jealous. They're jealous of the independent news that we're covering. People like me, people like Leroy over here, Leroy Truth Investigations over here.
Hit the nail on the head.
People like Leroy Truth. Independent journalists around this country are doing better than the actual media. They're bought and paid for. I'm funded by the people. I'm funded by each and every one of you guys that watch this video. I'm funded by the people. They're funded by Ryder, by county executive that have political views. Listen, I don't talk about politics because this has to do with the Constitution and the people. And they need to be held accountable, and we're fighting for transparency and accountability within our government. That's
Amen!
what it comes down to.
Amen!
Amen. Transparency and accountability.
Tell the truth. Preach it, brother. Preach it.
News 12's deleted comments on Facebook. Let me see here. Auditing Erie County. Thanks for being in here.
What are they hiding?
What are they hiding? Fire Ryder. It doesn't go together? Fire Ryder.
Fire Ryder.
Psycho Ryder.
Not talking about the moving company either.
I want to come with you to Laura Curran's house.
Right. Let's go knock on her door.
I want to come with you.
Listen, you don't want to answer my emails, my phone calls. What's wrong with? He had police officers come to my house and scare my family and intimidate me. I don't want to intimidate anybody. I just want to knock on the door and ask a question. That's all I want to do. We need to get to the bottom of what's going on here. That's what we need to do. We need to get to the bottom of what's going on here. Look at all these people, all these patriots out here holding up these signs.
Transparency.
Yes, Channel 12. Channel 12 won't respond to anything that's going on. Anything. Not even, we got all these people here today. All of you decided to come up and show your support. And News 12 didn't even respect us enough to come out here and say, hey, listen, what's going on here?
Look, they put gates up over there.
Drive it around Nassau.
Yeah.
One of those ride-on billboards, why not?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll drive it.
All right, you'll drive it around. He's gonna drive it. We're gonna drive it around all of Nassau County. We're gonna park it in front of Ryder's house. We'll do whatever it takes. We need accountability, transparency.
There you go.
How many times do you think we'll get pulled over if we?
One cycle rider to the other.
Accountability, just like everybody else. If Leroy breaks the law, if anybody here breaks the law, any one of you watching breaks the law, you're held accountable. You're held accountable. But Patrick Psycho Rider, he gets promotion? Really?
Wow. Somebody just stopped in the middle there.
What's that? Yeah, Channel 12. That's what it needs to happen. Yep. Now, a couple things. Here it is. Yeah.
Good sign, my man. Way to go. Very good. Very good. Hi. Why don't you have some pizza? Dig in. Dig in.
Imagine if we had 6,000, 7,000 people. Sean, we love you! Appreciate the support, man. Thank you, thank you. But we gotta go somewhere where they're parked. To the boss. So that way they have to look and stare at the side. Right now they're just coming.
Oh, I saw them putting up the
Talk for accountability!
I got it. Thank you. I got that.
Here's my signs.
Biden was executed for watching.
Pretty good. Bay Area transparency, very good.
I like honor your always.
Very good. Yes.
He knows
him and Sean.
Yes, they're very calm, cool, and collected.
Very good. I tell you, but I'm just so glad that he's got the following that he has because of how good he is. And
He's awesome.
And you know, with that
Look
comes
forward
some
to
power.
watching his videos.
Oh my, yeah.
I keep looking.
Keeps on coming,
looking
keeps
my
on
phone to see
coming.
when he's done another one. This
Yep.
so I can see how he's handling it. Because
Yep.
that's the whole thing. How do you go about handling a situation? It's not easy.
You definitely have to have balls.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
There's some trickery
Because
shit.
you know, I do some protests, but I don't want to get arrested. That's where I'll draw the line, you know.
Yeah, no.
But
Like he
he'll
said,
risk
it's
it.
not worth getting arrested.
Right. But it's happened. I mean, he's in the belly of the beast. I can't believe the NYPD, how crazy that was. And now the Nassau County,
They're worse than Nassau County.
they just
I
ignore
don't
the
know who's
law.
worse. They're bad. They're both bad.
They're
but
both very bad.
both very, very bad.
You know, I don't know if you ever watched the movie. You should watch the 7-5. It's about corruption of that particular precinct in the city, the same one
Really?
that
I
he
never
got
saw that.
arrested
Thanks
at.
for telling me.
The 7-5.
7-5.
Oh my
I remember
God,
that.
yeah.
Outside of that, you're
Super corrupt.
alerting the Suffolk County Police Department.
Scary. I think that's on
It is
Netflix.
scary.
Yeah.
All of what's going on is
What they could do to you. You know, if you didn't have a camera.
But you know what's amazing to me? The cops are still doing this shit even when they have body cams and people have cameras. They're
Yeah.
still doing it and
Yeah.
getting away with it.
Yep.
Because they're qualified immunity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're qualified
If I could do
immunity.
anything
Has
I
to
want
stop.
to you, and someone else
And
gets
get away with
sued,
it.
and I never lose my job,
Yeah, yeah.
what
It's
incentive do they have to change?
To change, not at
that
all.
and then investigating themselves. It's done.
First of all, when you do something illegal, be brought up on criminal charges and be decertified. Because when you don't lose your decertification, they go from town to town to town. If there was a school teacher that got convicted of child molestation, they decertify them and they can never teach again. But when they can get convicted, they don't get decertified. Then they got their union backing them up. And they go from town to town.
You see how ugly that video was of the PBA? They're knee-jerk defending the brutality against that kid that was smashed in the face. You see that PBA? One of the latest
What was the
showing
worst?
videos.
Everybody
they showed the
considers-
PBA. Hundreds of them just knee-jerk in support.
What did
The kid in the car,
Yeah,
right?
the kid in the car.
what is considered basically the worst video on YouTube?
They're all in the
And
courtroom.
I think it's 17 years old.
Rodney King, no?
Daniel
Which one
Shaver.
was it?
You know who Daniel Shaver is?
No.
You never seen that video? In Las
I think
Vegas,
I did see
where the guy with the rifle just blew him away in a hotel in Vegas.
Yeah,
Right? It was,
yeah.
The PBA came and defended him. He literally shot the guy for no reason and was able to resign. And he's like 22 years old, and he's gonna get like $1 million fucking pension over his fucking life. You never seen that video?
I'll look that up. Daniel Shaver. Okay.
There's many.
So the cop shot him.
A lot of people consider it the worst video on TV.
And now, which wife? The wife of the guy killed?
Yeah, the wife
Oh
killed him.
man, isn't that the way it goes? The victim gets blamed.
Daniel Shaver, S-H-A-V-E-R. You gotta watch his video.
I can't believe it. Can't believe what's happening.
That happened 17 years ago, another thing.
So you see what he's talking about, the asset forfeiture. But did you see the building that they had bought with all that money? A multi-million-dollar building to collect more assets. It's like a revolving door of crime for these cops. The money that they're getting from the asset forfeiture, they're buying a bigger building to get more money, to put more money in their pocket, to buy bigger whatever they want. No, there's no transparency is the problem. You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yep.
They don't give a shit.
Yep.
Obviously, right? They don't care. They're doing it, getting away with it, and no one's doing anything about it.
Hardly anybody. It's crazy. And the racism. I mean, did you see all the cops that went to his house? All white.
Here it is right here.
All white.
How many came? What do you
I know. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For that?
And of course he says, do you give this same kind of attention to the everyday person?
Right.
You know.
They're all come down from her.
No, it's Sean. We got to get him.
Yeah, right. We got to get him. We got to get him out of here.
Yep.
Shut him up. We got to get him to shut up.
That's not happening.
No,
That's not happening.
not. Oh, you made it worse now.
You know, yeah. Well, I hope in the end that we can, prevail.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's the whole thing.
Everything in a nutshell right there.
Yeah. In the end, it's got to prevail. Finally, some sane judge somewhere has got to say, 8 orders of protection? Why? You know?
Really bothering.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
No, I mean, the police are afraid of a citizen?
With a camera?
Yeah. I mean, I could see if there was a credible. I mean, they should. Normally, they don't hand out those things except for a reason.
Right, exactly.
You know, is there real danger? What's the danger?
They're trying to stop him from basically doing what he's doing. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did he tell you?
And the sad thing is the judge is backing him. That's really bad. That's super bad.
Yeah. Oh, that Samet guy. Right away, I went onto his Facebook, and I put a whole bunch of comments. I posted his videos on the Judge Samet's Facebook. Within minutes, it was deleted. The whole page gone. So it's just going to show that we're getting somewhere. In other words, these cockroaches now have to hide.
That's what it is. They want it to go away, and it's not.
These cockroaches are hiding, trying to hide.
Right. Yes.
You
They
know.
want it to go away, and it's not going to go.
I'm off. I'm Vinny the Guido, by the way. I'm the one that's I'm from town hall. Yeah, I dealt with I'm from town hall.
Italian.
Forget about it. My student, I'm working in the family. My rights are heavily violated in town hall over in accountability for all basically blasted my story along with 3 really sisters.
Thanks for everything you do too.
Oh, thank you. I tried. A little bit helps here.
You're just like right-hand man. Thank goodness.
Yeah, seen it all, man.
Yes. I mean, you're in danger of getting arrested half the time too. I saw that NYPD. That was crazy.
Luckily, I don't
I would do
really.
auditing if I wasn't in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
entertainment industry.
You would be so
You hide
good.
behind
I
the
was gonna
camera.
say-
I'm just the camera.
Exactly. I'm like the wimp that walks
No, it works. Well, no, you're not, but let them think that. Let them think that.
It's funny behind the scenes. If you knew Sean's family life, he's like the most boring. He's like kids' toys all over the place. He's a family guy. And people think he's like this, like he's in this basement with like charts and he's like ruthless. No, he's just a normal guy.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. He saves it up.
They say goons to us. Ready? Yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I recognize you.
You do?
BJ, I'm Gary.
Gary, nice
It's an
to
honor
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Oh, thank you
You're
so
so
much.
good. You have
Thank
such a
so
good
much.
channel.
Thank you.
Very good work. Good work.
All right, guys, let's say
Like that D-Fang.
Good.
Natalie.
Hey,
We watch
Natalie.
all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're doing a great job.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Stand behind one. You got it. You got it. There you go. I should probably have everybody behind me so they can see how many people. Yeah. Let's go. Everybody should be behind me.
All right.
You guys can watch the video on the grass. I'll show you guys the grass in a second. But if everybody wants to get behind, I'll see it on the video. I'll see it on the video. But there's very important grass right here. If everybody wants to come back here, I'm gonna give everybody some time. Just so we can see.
Yeah, it's the First Amendment, stupid. Duh.
Alright. I think they're good. Hey, you want to bring the big sign over here? Thanks, bro.
Somebody sent that to y'all?
Somebody said like a stack of pizzas like this.
That's so cool.
Just for the record, I called Channel 12 News 7 times.
Visit all the precincts,
How many times
one
did you
today,
want to go?
and we should go to the Bureau of Special Operations.
Where's News 12? Where's News 12? Where's News Day?
Take a lot, Rob. We should go to the Bureau of Special Operations, 2 on
Yeah, no,
106, and
it's
visit them.
encrypted.
Criminals over there.
I know that.
Highway Patrol over
I know what
there.
that is.
I know where the
12
bodies
is
are.
owned by the Nassau County Mafia.
News 12's being paid off.
Again, after this.
There you're talking.
Well, he owns it.
Scouts over.
They all need to go to jail. Common law grand jury is the only way, believe it or not.
I think I'm good.
Qualified immunity's got to go
The
bye-bye.
district attorneys are criminals.
Qualified immunity's got to
Yes.
go bye-bye.
But also you need a common law grand
Gotta
jury.
be, we have to have investigating themselves.
But that's how you get rid of it. Common law grand juries, nothing like you think. See Trump, they keep going and charging him and charging him. They did the same thing to me. But the thing is this, they've been doing it for the last 100 years. They've perfected this.
I know. All right, let me know when you're ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to first of all thank every single person here that's come to support me and support the Constitution, and to support we the people. We the people coming together. This is what activism is all about here. We the people coming together in the face of tyranny and corruption. And in today's case, that's against the Nassau County government, Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman, who works out of the office right behind me, the Nassau County Executive Building, as well as the Police Commissioner, the star of today's protest, the Police Commissioner, Patrick Psycho Ryder, Patty. So I'm going to tell you a little bit, we'll start up a little bit about Patrick Psycho Ryder. So we got his nickname because he used to hide up in trees and jump out on people and scare them and try and, so that's how he got his name. When he jumped down one time, he jumped down and the guy was like, whoa, you're a psycho, and it stuck. For the last 30 plus years, this man has been called by defense counsel, by district attorneys, by his own co-worker, Psycho Ryder. So, again, I didn't come up with that nickname. In 1990, Psycho Ryder was arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, as well as perjury. He was arrested another time. I don't have the exact charge for that, but I can confirm he was arrested another time while he was arrested. At least 2 times he was arrested for heinous crimes while being a law enforcement officer. Allegedly beating a man while he was handcuffed. That's the moment to the road. Beating a man while he couldn't even defend himself. That's hours he beat. So fast forward to today, back up a little bit. Let's talk about asset forfeiture. This is why I have these graphs here. Asset forfeiture, for those of you who do not know, is when police, the law enforcement agencies, take we the people's property. And sometimes it's for crime, sometimes they're just taking it, just like Ryder does. So what I have here is he was in charge of asset forfeiture for Nassau County, and that is exactly why he is in the position as the police commissioner right now, because of his connections in asset forfeiture and what he's done in asset forfeiture. He refuses to leave the documents. But now if we look here, This is asset forfeiture rate in Nassau, Suffolk, Westchester, and New York State per capita. So it's taking into consideration all the different populations. So you can see here, Suffolk, Westchester, New York State follows similar trend. If you look at Nassau County, back in 2012, which is right around the time that Police Commissioner Ryder took control of the asset forfeiture as a detective sergeant, you see the exponential growth. In 2022, they seized $40 million. One count. $40 million. They're the second highest county in the country. $40 million. What could you possibly take? So that's a lot of things to seize, right? Guns, cars, boats, money, bank accounts, houses, whatever. That's a lot. $40 million. So you would think that the crime rate in Nassau County would be astronomically higher, because obviously it's astronomically higher in asset forfeiture. But now when we look at the crime rate in Nassau County, you'll see here, this is between Nassau, Suffolk, Westchester, and New York State. Again, this is all per capita. Who has the lowest crime rate? Nassau County. Compared to all those other counties we just compared them to for asset forfeiture. So they're taking the most money, $40 million in 2022, and their crime rate is the lowest. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, wait. So they have the lowest crime rate, but yet they have the highest asset forfeiture by a lot, as you see by this graph. Not even by a little, by a lot. And then it's okay, maybe they're using the asset forfeiture money to save Nassau County residents some money in policing, right? Maybe we don't have to pay them as much here in Nassau County. Wrong! As you can see here, Nassau County, Queens County, Suffolk County, and nationwide. This is the per capita cost of policing in Nassau from 2000 to 2022. Who's the top line? Nassau County. So they're taking the most money in asset forfeiture. They have the lowest crime, so it doesn't even explain how they're taking $40 million. And they're still charging the people of Nassau County more money compared to the surrounding counties and nationwide. It's absolutely despicable. It averages out to over $2,000 a year per Nassau County resident. Wow. Each and every one of you that is a resident in Nassau County, everybody here, you're paying as a property owner over $2,000 in your taxes goes to fund the Nassau County government, which is led by one of the most corrupt officials I've ever seen in my 3 years of First Amendment auditing, of journalism, of exposing corrupt officials. Absolutely insane. Look at this sign. Because I've been investigating Patrick Ryder, he sends two. I know you. If you look at this very closely, you wouldn't think that these are police officers. You would think that they're hitmen. This man, but these are allegedly law enforcement of the Nassau County Police Department. Allegedly. You can see this man here was in a Honda Civic. Further up the road, he tried to run me off the road, and I had to go off-road to get to my house. And these are them standing outside of my house. Stop the Gestapo police antics, Patrick Ryder. And this is what he's known for. He's known for bullying people. He's known for retaliating against people. He's trying to scare people, we the people, the same people that fund the government. Look, this is the news article right here. Brave Patty or brutal psycho. Nassau County has cost the residents here millions of dollars. And when are we going to stand up and do something about it? This whole courtyard should be full. 50,000 people should be here. News 12 should be here covering this. This is real news. And the fact that News 12 and Newsday isn't here covering this rally, this peaceful protest, speaks volumes to the amount of corruption that we the people are dealing with. They are covering it.
Are we sure they're cops? Would they be hired? Are we sure they're cops?
I cannot confirm that they're law enforcement. I don't know who these individuals are. I believe them to be law enforcement. They had their face covered, as you can see. This is from zoomed in from my security camera at my house. But they look like hitmen. They acted like hitmen. And eventually the Suffolk County did. There's another sign over here that
if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
On your own. Let me see this one. We'll switch.
Gotcha, bro.
So this is the other view of the security camera footage here, where they called Suffolk County to come out and try and serve me with that warrant. But again, this warrant, this was after the fact. Once they got caught, Once they got caught, then they arrived at Suffolk County Police Department, all for a low-level misdemeanor warrant for criminal trespassing in a public building that we the people pay for. We have the right to be in that building. We have the absolute right to be in that building, to ask questions of our government, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right. And yet, why the tyranny? Because Psycho Ryder is trying to hide asset forfeiture. It all comes down to asset forfeiture. Where is the asset forfeiture money? The fact that Nassau police cost residents of Nassau millions of dollars. But I'm the agitator, I'm the person that's causing problems. But if you just looked into it a little bit, you'll see that they are costing millions of dollars to the taxpayers. When I file my federal lawsuit, once I beat my criminal charges, they're going to cost them a lot of money. It's absolutely ridiculous. I appreciate all of you for being here. It's always your fault, Sean. It's always my fault, but eventually people are going to start waking up, and I think that the people really are waking up with help from people like BJ here and Leroy Truth, who's here, I don't know exactly who's here, right over behind me. Leroy Truth's done great work exposing government. Every independent journalist, this is why we the people need to come together, and independent journalism is at the most important, because the mainstream media is bought and paid for, ladies and gentlemen. They're not here for a reason. Why don't our voice matter? Why doesn't there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, millions on a monthly basis tune into my channel on my social media? More than News 12, more than Newsday. Why aren't they here? This is a big topic. This is a big news. This is real news, and they don't want to cover it. They don't want to find out where the asset forfeiture is. Yes, CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, shame on all of them, all the corporate media. So it's absolutely shameful, and I appreciate all of you guys for coming out here and supporting. I truly appreciate everybody's support, because when law enforcement officers are acting up, they have their police units come out, and they come out deeper than this to support them for tyrannical actions. So I appreciate you guys. This is far from over. This is far from over. We the people are going to really affect change here. We're going to get the asset. I'm going to work with BJ. I'm going to work with Leroy. I'm going to work with anybody that I can. We're going to work with you, Sean. Yeah, and the people are going to work with me. So Leroy Truth would like to play the Star Spangled Banner on the keyboard here. Leroy Truth, you want to say something? Say a few words.
We're here, ladies and gentlemen, about accountability, because complacency is the reason we got here. All of us are responsible, but all of us can change that, because alone we fall, united we stand. And please subscribe to my channel, Leroy Truth Investigations. And I wanted to play the Star Spangled Banner to remind us of the fundamental freedoms and the feeling. What does that feel like every time we see the Star Spangled Banner? We don't think of police brutalizing us. We don't think about police and the government shredding our constitutional rights. We think about the fundamental vision that the Founding Fathers had for our country. For that, I appreciate Sean for organizing this today, and for each of you to come here, because every one of you represent 100,000 people or 1 million people who really want freedoms but haven't taken the action yet. Star Spangled Banner. Do not desecrate our flag. Do not promote your profession above our country.
Yes.
No more blue line gang, baby.
No more.
We need to come together. We've done it today. We need to continue to hold our government accountable. I'm going to be here for, as long as it takes. It's sad to me that any of the mainstream media is not here to cover this. It's sad to me that they're ignoring the voice of the people. And this is why we need to come together, whether it's online.
Fake news, baby.
Yeah, whether it's online or in person like this. I truly appreciate you guys. Really, I do. Love your jacket, man.
No blue line in it either.
No blue line. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get back to the live stream.
Can I ask you a question?
Thank you, Sean.
Sean, can I ask you a question that might help?
Thank you, Leroy. Sounded great.
Thank you.
Loved it.
Trying to convince you.
Look at this. Were they scared of us?
There's a district attorney guy, right? I forgot his name. He comes in. I asked him to investigate it. You know what he did? He said,
Good going, man.
the evidence out. And he said, oh, I didn't get it.